Hello, I'm IBX and this is Seeds Sunday, a every other week series for Minecraft console version, where I show you seeds that are particularly notable or worth checking out in some way. And this week I was looking for a seed that I could put some challenges on to really help you guys challenge yourself and have a fun time with a seed. And coincidentally, within the first few seeds I was checking, because that's how I do this, I just check loads of seeds, I found one that was actually a really good survival island, and I figured survival island with challenges. So this week's seed is a survival island seed with a bunch of challenges in the description. So the seed is challcat. I'll put it on screen and in the description if you want to use this for yourself. And I'm using this on Xbox One right now, and it should work on the other consoles, but sometimes things go a little different. Just bear that in mind. So let's go straight into what's going on here. So you'll notice that, again, it's a survival island that's a really nice size. Like, it's medium sized and also kind of interesting, so it's not, too big, not too small, and also gives you 2 trees, which means you don't have the chance of chopping down a tree and not getting a, sapling from the trees, which you sometimes can do in survival island, and that's never a fun thing. Second of all, it's almost entirely isolated from the rest of the world here. So, as you can see, if you're willing to go all the way across a map, there is a big block of land, but besides that, you've only got 2 islands close by you. You've got Mooshroom Island in the fog of the distance there, and you've got another kind of smaller island just over there. So, the challenges for this, I figured I'd link them into the fact that, the world gets bigger and bigger. So for the first 5 challenges, which includes stuff like get 4 trees at once and smelting a brick block, which just requires some clay, some smelting, I figured I'd get some interesting ones in there, as well as ones you're probably already going to do. Basically, once you complete the first 5 challenges, you unlock the ability to go past the island, because before then, you can basically treat the water as lava. You're not allowed off this island, but after you do that, you can go to the next 2 islands. So you can go to this island over here, which is a useful source of, more wheat. I think there's some surface coal on the island too, and, is there, right? Yeah, I am right. And, in addition to that, if you can get a boat and you can go over there, you can get over to this 3rd island over here, which also comes with a tiny little mini spider island over there. And that's what you can do once you pass 5 challenges. And that's, pretty useful. It means you can expand your stuff. And then for the next 7 challenges, you have to only use these 3 islands right here. After you've done the first 12 challenges, or 12 of the 15 challenges, then you can unlock the entire world. So, what's the entire world got going on that these 3 islands don't? So, although there are mushrooms here, you can't get elsewhere, which are pretty useful for breeding mushrooms challenge. There is also a few other cool things which I, really like about this seed. Which, basically, if you head further along the top of the map here, so as you can see, again, there's a big block of, islands at the bottom, or there's a big block of land at the bottom, I should say. If you head along the top, there's a few islands, and the most interesting of them is this extreme hill island over here. So as you can see, it is an entirely islanded off place, but it's very extreme it's an extreme hill, and it's very cool to see an island version of this. So if you want to move your island here after you complete 12 challenges, you can. And, you're going to need to use the most of the world, because there are some really difficult challenges there, such as, enchanting a bow, sword, and pickaxe, pretty easy. But then you've got to get an NPC Village, and then get an NPC Villager to all of his trades. And I figured it'd be fun to, give you guys some real challenging challenges that, you might find fun. So that's what this seed is. It's a fun way to challenge yourself. It's got a lot going on for it, that's what's going on. So if you don't want to see any spoilers, just type in the seed now, and you can go doing that stuff. But if you don't want to see spoilers, then I'm going to show you a few cool things that I found over the course of looking over the seeds. So, now is the best time. You can like the video and turn off if you want, or you can keep going for spoilers. So, if you're continuing for spoilers, what I think is worth mentioning first is that on the way from the 2nd island here to the 3rd island, if you look below the water and you pay close attention, you'll actually find, I'm actually going to try and find it here, you'll actually find there's a little bit of an opening where you can see some lava. And if you just, float down into this thing, it's a pretty deep drop, you'd actually see an abandoned mineshaft. So that's always cool and stuff, and it means you can actually get a little bit of a head up on one of the challenges. Also means you can find some chests around the place, and it's also just a good place to explore in general, because it's a proper underground cave, and that's always nice to see. So as you can see here, it goes into a big cave system here, and that's always a cool thing. So to quickly just pop out again, in addition to this little abandoned mineshaft, which you can totally explore by yourself if you want to, there is also, if you head over here, just to the left of this thing, you'll find somewhere nearby here, there's actually a cave, which if you head underground, it leads into a mob spawner and into a abandoned mineshaft. So I think it's just over here. So these corners just hit. If you head down, you'll find yourself in a cave, which if you head through, you should end up in an abandoned mineshaft, if I know what I'm doing. Yeah, I do know what I'm doing. So yeah, as you can see, abandoned mineshaft at these coordinates too. Very useful to find abandoned mineshafts. They're an awesome source for, ores. They're an awesome source for cobwebs and stuff like that. And you can also find mob spawners, which is usually quite handy if you want the experience. So yeah, in addition to that, it's a pretty cool cave because you know, there's water flowing in from the top. It looks like there's just kind of a river flowing through it, and it will lead you all the way down to the bottom here, which leads you to a bit of lava. And the pit of lava is actually in a ravine. And the cool thing about this is there's actually a few diamond cornets in here. If you head all the way over to the end here, you'll find there is actually, I believe there's 4 diamonds or just 2 diamonds here. And there's also a lone diamond in the wall over here. I have no idea how that happened, but yeah, lone diamond in the wall. I guess some of it got cut off. And yeah, if you want a lone diamond, which also helps out one of the achievements, or not the achievements, the challenges, then you can do that too. In addition to that, the ravine is just pretty long in general, so you can get yourself some lots and lots of ores. If you're willing to take the risk of the lava, it's something you've got to bear in mind. And finally, if you want this seed to be that tiny bit more challenging, if you did use spoilers, then playing on hard difficulty is very much recommended. So I hope you enjoyed this seed. I hope you enjoyed the type of challenge seed that you know, this is going for. Let me know if you want to see more, because I really enjoyed like the random challenge seeds, like the speedrun seed, and like the you know, the level challenge where you go down a level every time you get a level. Yeah, let me know what you think in a comment down below. Like the video if you did like it. It very much helps out the channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in another video.